Oh god, oh god. Hey, what's up everybody? I am back again with another makeup video, and this is basically just my rendition on an Instagram baddie, Snapchat baddie, whatever baddie that you want to be, but on a budget, because you know, sometimes we just be balling for the gram, but in real life we only got pennies and dimes. But I just basically did my rendition on an Instagram baddie, and basically kind of what they're known for, like the highlighter, the nude lips, the winged liner, you know, stuff like that. I just did my own rendition using affordable makeup / drugstore products, because some of these products you can get in the drugstore, while others you cannot, like these ColourPop eyeshadows, super affordable, but you can't get them in the drugstore. But basically, I just hope you guys enjoy this video. Please remember to like, share, comment, and especially hit that subscribe button. And remember, when we comment, we want to bring people up and not bring people down. Bye. Alright, so I'm actually starting off on a different note. I'm starting off on my eyes. So I'm first going to be taking my NYX glitter primer, because I don't actually have a drugstore eyeshadow primer, but I made it work. So I just applied that all over my eyes and rubbed it out with my fingers. And because this is a tacky primer, I used some powder just to set it in place to make sure that my eyeshadows didn't blend patchily, and just to make sure everything was nice and smooth. On the outer edges of my eyes, I'm just applying tape just for that nice crisp and sharp edge, and plus just to help me with my eyeliner, because I actually want to attempt to show you guys how I do my eyeliner, and because I'm not going to be as close to the mirror, I especially want to use tape. Now taking ColourPop's eyeshadow in Top Notch, I'm just going to be blending that back and forth in my crease as my sort of like crease color / transition shade. Honestly, the eyeshadows are super simple. It's a super simple eyeshadow look. I only used 3 shadows because Instagram baddies don't really focus that much on their eyeshadow. The main focus is on the winged liner, which we will get to later. Next, I am taking ColourPop's Cloud 9 just to really deepen up the crease. So what I actually did here is I applied a lot of the color at first, just like directly into my crease, you know, not giving a care about the world. And then after that, I went in and blended it out as best as I could, just so I can have that really nice like gradient effect. Now, just to make sure everything is super blended, I'm just using the same brush that I used for that Top Notch shade and just blending the colors together. I am taking, I think this is Morphe, a Morphe eyeshadow in the shade Mocha, just to deepen up the outer V of my eye area and just to make it look a little tad bit smokier, but not too much. Now moving on to the winged eyeliner, I actually used 2 eyeliners. I'm not really sure what this eyeliner is, but it'll be down below. I use this eyeliner and the NYC liner. Now I first used this eyeliner just because it's a felt tip, and I just really wanted to map out my winged liner before I filled it in, because this has more of a almost a glossy like texture, whereas the NYC liner has more of a matte finish. So I just use this to sort of outline my wing and, you know, just to get it where I wanted. And then with the NYC liner, I just filled it in and just corrected any mistakes that I might have made with the felt tip liner. And honestly, you know, my wing liners, well, at least in this video, it came out lopsided. They weren't even, but it's okay, because when you're an Instagram baddie, you only show one side of your face, so you are good. Now that I'm finished like fixing my eyeliner forever, I'm just going to painfully apply the tape off. Quick tip, apply it to the back of your hand, then your eyes, so it doesn't pull like that. And now I'm just taking my e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer, and I'm just going to be dotting that all over my face and blending it out with my fingers. Then I'm going to take my Hard Candy 12-Hour Primer, and again, just dotting that all over my face and blending it out with my fingers. Now I'm actually taking two foundations. I'm taking the Milani 2-in-1 foundation and the NYX Mineral Stick foundation, and I apply those two. Not only does it like sort of like really create my perfect color, but it just looks like so flawless and so full coverage. Like I was living for it, hunty. I was living for it. And I'm just blending that out with a beauty blender. Shoot, blending is tiring. My arm was tired. And just because I'm extra times 2, I'm actually going to be taking 2 concealers. So the first concealer I'm taking is the black Opal concealer, and I mostly just use this to help sheer out the next concealer that I will be using, which is the NYX Gotcha Covered, like full coverage concealer. Like this concealer is like no joke, like it's super full coverage, and sometimes it's really thick and hard to work with, so I just like to sheer it out with that black Opal one. And then I'm just blending it out with my beauty blender. Really like tires you out, like goodness. And now just to set all the places where I place the concealer, I'm just taking my black Opal finishing powder in the color medium and just pressing that under my eyes. I'm like pressing and baking at the same time, but I'm just pressing that under my eyes, on my chin, my cupid's bow, nose, forehead, as I said, any place that I applied that concealer. because I forgot to do a product shot of it, here is the Black Opal like True Color powder foundation. Like, I was just going for full coverage today, honey, and I just applied that all over my skin. Now for contour, I am taking just my Salon Perfect contour kit and just taking that darkest shade just to contour my cheekbones and to contour my big old 5 head. And then once contouring is finished, I am just dusting away the powder with a little highlighting brush. Now just to complete the eyes, I'm just taking Cloud 9, no, not Cloud 9, I'm taking Top Notch and Cloud 9 and just placing that underneath my lash line. Now for mascara, I'm just using my tried and true Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. Freaking love this mascara, and as you can see, I'm just applying mascara, nothing new here. Now I am taking these two colors from my e.l.f. blush quad in the color dark, and I'm lightly applying that to my cheeks. Instagram baddies don't really have a lot of color on their cheeks, but because I would literally cry if I didn't have it, I'm just applying it lightly. And then for highlighter, since I didn't have a drugstore highlighter, I actually took the Morphe eyeshadow in Pink Moscato, and girl, when I tell you, this eyeshadow was a highlighter. I might be using this more often because that glow that I was getting, honey, the glow. Like, the glow was so strong, it was making me want to tear up just because, look at it, just, oh, look at how pretty it is, oh, look at it. And now for my lips, I'm taking my Jordana liner in Coco Loco, and honestly, the first lip color that I had on, I was like, nope, changing that, because it was a ColourPop like liquid lipstick, but I was like, nope, we're not doing this shade. So instead, I just took my MAC lipstick, and I think it's Persistence, and I still use the same liner, but I just used that lipstick and applied that instead and came out with that beautiful nude lip. And I kind of had to cheat because I didn't really have a drugstore setting spray. I had to cheat. I had to do it. I'm sorry, but I'm just spraying that all over my face to set everything in place, and then I'm going to get out of my do-rag and change my shirt. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video.